Hey, Ham. Right on time indeed. How you doing, man? It's going alright. Feeling okay. How you doing? Doing quite good. Yesterday's Pathfinder session was interesting. That's good. Oh, we're having a jolly good time. We're gonna dance. We're just gonna get out there and we're gonna dance. Yeah, let's get some harvest dance. Yeah, there we go. Hey, yeah. So I'm looking forward to streaming today. I've been thinking about streaming a little longer today. Let's put these down here. Alright. In the company of heroes. Because I think if we remember from last stream, I believe we are trying to learn how to get into Titan's lair so we can kill him. Because they summoned the kobold, I think. Kobolds were summoned Titan. Yeah, I think that's what it was. So we have to go and fight him. So we've been doing a bunch of errands and learning how to best take on Titan. Groups now split up. Decision, someone evil, become evil, don't join. It's Paladin, you didn't join. 2 others did. You should fight over, that's what you did. But it ended in confusion and boredom. Oh, I had a plan B. Sounds rough. I've had to do something like that before. Sounds rough. That's the beauty of role-playing games. You have the look of a man who has been to the 7th hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in his own honor, and this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all. It beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. Ooh, cutscene. Lady Ashtola, Sir Berant. What? 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, sir, Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now, he must have sensed something was amiss. Hey! You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? Hey, Turnip! Ooga booga boo! Right back at you. Spare him your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Vel has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten him. Aye aye, that's fair. There's no sense hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be god-slayers by his own criteria. If even one found him wanting, he would be rejected without a second thought. But if he proved himself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support his cause. Oh shit, are they gonna come fight with us? The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the 5 of you deigned to test Vel with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I'm sure. But tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? He's a brave one, that much is certain. He willingly walked into the midst of danger despite my repeated warnings that it could cost him his life. His skill is undeniable. He stalked his prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Vel, however, is a kind and generous soul. I am certain he has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at his side. Wily Uplander is talentful plainsmaker, tricksy foe for a mighty rockman. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We 5 of the company of heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, Velberant, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. Yeah! With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend, Velberant, Titan's Bane. Velberant, Titan's Bane, yeah, you're awesome, woo! Kinda like the sound of that, Velberant, Titan's Bane. That nod was like I just got permission from my mom to go have fun at a party or something. Oh, you just woke up, Turnip. Okay. It's nearly bedtime for you, Ham. Yeah. Different time zones. Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. Uh-oh. I thought this was supposed to be a PG-13 stream. You're sending a bunch of dancing ladies at me? Oh no. Yeah, give me all your food. These look just unappealing. that was just not great looking. Oh, you got trade school tomorrow. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's how you learn a trade. You got this. Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief, transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. All right. I have to. I have been. I have had a meal that was like that. There's a place in Indiana that I'm from. It's in the city in Indianapolis called oh shit. I can't believe I just forgot it. Just forgot the name. I can't remember the name. But it's a place where it's kind of high class a little bit. And you go and you sit down and they'll bring you different cuts of meat. And you have to decide, right then and there if you want any. It's like, so they'll come up with like garlic roasted chicken or something, or like some type of beef that was prepared really well, or this, that, and the other. And they just cut you off different slices or give you different pieces of meat, and like that's the whole meal. Is that they just bring you different cuts of meat that you get to eat and sample. And I've never sighed with satisfaction more than in that moment eating that food. Like, I didn't talk at all. I was there with friends. I didn't talk at all. I just sat, and it was like, when I tell this story to my friends, like to recall that time again, I bring up the fact that, I wasn't even paying attention to anybody else. I don't even remember any of the conversations really. I just remember focusing on my food, and it was like I was kind of like that meal that they just talked about, that I was transcended to this different plane of existence just from the taste of the food. It was delightful. I loved it. I'll have to look up what it is. I can't remember what it is. The name of the place. It was like a Brazilian barbecue place. I just can't remember the name. But it was so tasty. When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa Lamensa, Eorzea, or anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone. Oh, okay. Oh, I have to talk to each one of them. I see. I see. Goodly Uplander must be facing mighty Rockman with clever fighty think. Gobbyflock cannot be coming to rescue this time. Clever fighty think. Ah, Vel, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Landonell sends his regards. I can do that. I like Landonell. You are a veteran of countless battles, Vel. This is but one more. Trust in your experience and you will prevail. You are blessed with a fortitude to rival the earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. Alright. Your best friend's vegetarian and his mother and sister are vegans. You felt out of place as a meat lover. Yeah, it's not bad to eat vegan for a couple days. You'll survive. You are kind to indulge them, Vel. This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. Yeah, time to pay up, El Capitan. Make good on your word, El Capitano. As you wish. You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lenasia. There you will meet with Riol, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, he will remain hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at the 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at this 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you will see that it is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherent in our method. Okay, so Upper Lenasia. Just here. Have I been here? Yeah. I've been to Camp Bronze Lake. Okay. Cool. So we'll just do one of these. And we'll go. Achievements in this area. Poor maid's misfortune fate. Hop, hop, skip, and a jump. Have to whistle loudly. Whoa. Okay, so there's one location. Whistled. Today you're at a stepdad's place and had a barbecue. Got some juicy meat. Hell yeah. Second location down. Third one's right over here. Speak with Rio. So he's around here somewhere. Ah, he's up there. How do I get up there? There we go. Get over here. Greetings, mate. Might you be the one the captain said would come call him? Aye, I thought so. Pay attention now, because I ain't explaining myself twice. Alright. Your main quest is level 14 and you're level 19? Well, this main quest is 34 and I'm 40. Oh, Lord of Crags. You'll start knocking them out. You'll get there. Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beastman Aetherite. See? Eh? What's that look for? Not familiar with him? He speaks of an unamplified Aetherite which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such Aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions, Val. Ah, well if it ain't the Charlayan lass, welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. Ah, she's a cat, get it? Tunnels beneath Ogomero form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. Ha, give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. Kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step and the next thing you know, you've got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around, and it was that got us thinking. I mean, Ugamero mines are like a bleeding city, ain't they? And getting around in a city that big would be a right pain in the arse if you didn't have an Aethernet, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that the kobolds must have one, didn't it? He asked a lot of questions. Even if there were aetherite shards in the depths of Ogomero, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify their signatures within the life stream. She knows way more about aetherites than I was, expecting. I know nothing. I got no idea that they're, part of the life stream. That's a really cool tidbit of information. Well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had the Charlayan bloke to help us, see? Delivered us right into Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlayan scholar worth her salt couldn't manage. Hell yeah, level 20. Good job. Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the aetherites in question happen to be... Ah, yes. But in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... It is possible, in theory at least, yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend upon whether or not I am worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Aw, I like that guy. Self-love is important. Ishtola, don't forget it. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at the aetherite? It ain't far, though there's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not you can't handle mines. Decided to push the main quest and only do side quests when your level's too low for the main quest. Well, if you stick on the main quest, with you being level 20 and the main quest being, what'd you say, 14? If you just keep doing the main story quest, then you'll never outlevel them. At least I don't think so. Like, they're meant to be able to get you to max level, from what I've read. Bunch of kobolds. Probably gonna have to fight him. Or can I run by? Haha! Looks like I can run by. Cool. Guess being 6 levels ahead is nice. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Hypno Tick Rich. Am I saying that correctly? How are you doing today? So this is the aetherite the Company of Heroes used to gain access to Titan's Sanctuary. It is as Papalymo speculated. In its present state, this aetherite signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. It seems you will have to proceed without me, Vel. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilize the aetherite signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you will be on your own. That's okay. I can handle it. Now, let us see if I am worth my salt. Good. Oh, Hypno Rich on my friends list. I see. Right on. Well, welcome, man. I appreciate you coming by. How's Final Fantasy treating you today? I have located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there, so stint not in your preparation. Oh yeah! Gotta fight Titan in the naval. That sounds slightly gross. Going to are we fighting him in his own naval? Let you log on and join? Oh, okay. I can do that. Alright. I guess. You can come too. Alright. Don't pull my leg about it, jeez. Cool. In that case, in the meantime, I will fight some kobolds. It's probably too high level for you, Ham. It's part of the main story quest, but when you unlock it, we can do it. Just playing along with me, right on. Appreciate it. Oh, don't worry about it, Ham. It'll be cool. Part of the like community event things I want to do is stuff like that, where we all kind of get together and have fun playing the different like duties and stuff like that. You'll get there. We'll all be able to play. Oh, which reminds me, Hypno Rich on my about page, or if you type in !disc in the chat, there will be an invitation to my Discord. If you want to join that, and you can hang out with us, and when we do start having like community days and stuff, you can participate. Yeah, just like that. Thank you, Mr. Ham. No pressure though. You don't have to if you don't want to. The offer's there. Okie dokie. See ya soon, Turnip. Can't wait to get the jump that lets me like gap close instead of going back to my original destination. That'll be fun. I've already got this one. Hiya! Which is fucking cool. I love that. I love that so much. Doop-ba-ba. Boop-ba-ba. Boop-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba. Do-do-do. Hiya! Stay away from me. Ready to queue in. Alright. Holla holla get dollar, says our friend Turnip. Ooh, you're gonna be a tank. Gonna be a tanky mama. I see. The music for this one's good. Oh, that is great to hear. It's very good to hear, actually. I love good music. Actually, that reminds me. I might actually turn up music a little more. Let's do like... because I love the music so much. Let's do 50. Let's try that. If it's a little too loud, we can turn it down. Let's check. How's that? Is that music too loud for you guys? Sounds fine. Alright. Yeah! Okay, let me fight these two guys real quick. This is awkward. Can I kill them in time? Oh no. Okay, we did it. Hell yeah. Make sure to read the rules so you can get verified and access to the rest of the Discord, all that good stuff. Look, an overdweller. Yes, yes, an invader from above. He uses our aetherites against us. He has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary. Trespassed, violated, defiled. Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly. Brothers and sisters, fear him not. His fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags. Hear me, Overdweller. You and your treacherous brethren must be held to account for the breaking of the covenant. You shall be first to face judgment. Then Limsa Lomensa and her Oathbreakers. Liars, betrayers, Oathbreakers. O great Father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you. Titan, we summon you. O great Father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you. Titan, we summon you. Here we go. Now let's see if how I can do as a dragoon on this one. Ooh, he looks spoopy. He is come, he is come. The Lord of Crags, Titan is come. Overdweller, art thou deaf to their weeping? Thy vile kind coveteth ever the blessing of the land and murdereth my children by the score, all in service to greed. Such sins are beyond pardon. Ah, but I am not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst bring Ifrit low. Godless Overdweller, thy myriad heresy shall not go unpunished. Upon thee shall I wreak a terrible vengeance. I just felt like that was supposed to be his voice. Hello! First time, be gentle, please. Sons of man, murderers of my children. Yeah, let's get some of that. Ooh, where the hell did he go? Shall grind thee beneath my heel, mortal. You weren't kidding, the music is so good. Oh shit. Oh no. Okay. I think this might have been the I think this might have been the one that Sanguine was getting upset about. He was talking about how they attack it. Oh no. I was put in jail. He was talking about the DPS getting thrown off the side. I think this is what they meant. I'm gonna jump at his heart. Hiya! There we go. Titan's heart is shattered. Where's he going? Oh, okay. Tremble before the might of the earth. To the last I grapple with thee. Can I stun him? I don't think I can. Oh shit, get out of the way. Ah. Okay, I need to pay more attention. Get a little bit of this going. Come on. Not knocking me off this time, buddy boy. Yeah. GG's, everybody. The Lord of Crags, great father Titan, has fallen. All right. Another lock in the seal. Like that's got to be a seal, right? I know I keep bringing it up every time we get a crystal, but I think that's a seal of some kind. The crimes of the Overdwellers shall never be forgiven, never be forgotten. No, no, never. 'Twas your kin who broke the covenant. We have acted only in defense of our lands. Cease your aggression, or never will there be peace. Until our dying breaths we shall defy you. Deny, decry, defy. It does kind of feel bad. Like they are the ones defending themselves. Now these are the readings one would expect of an icon. I've seen enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure this is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities. Then trust in mine, Ridditon. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have bested Titan in the blink of an eye. Wow, he's full of himself. Why, if there were to be truth to the legends, it could readily subjugate the whole of Eorzea given but a little while longer. Is that not so? It is. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized. What you say may well be true, but while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war. Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. Fool. And now he has a fourth. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. Far though you may have come, your work is far from done. Ooh, Ishtola! Better watch it. And not remain to mark his passing. Well, the Asians are nothing if not elusive. It is of little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics at will. But they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? That was fun, but you've got previous engagement. Last a while. Hopefully you'll be around for the tail end of the stream. Alright, have fun. See you around. Thanks for helping. I feared I might arrive too late, but I see you had the matter well in hand. I've taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetheryte in Zelma's Run, and we will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? Agreed. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Hell yeah. We did it. Killed the Lord of Crags. Just got some sweet looking boots, hell yeah. I love the fashion minigame for this game. It's actually pretty good. I was looking at some of the gear for Dragoon that I'll get at like 70 and 80, I think, like 60, 70, 80, and they look really good. Like I think it was like gazelle skin and like something with a Z skin gear, and it looked really cool. Like I love the vibe that they gave off of like a kind of a tribal kind of like kung fu-ish feel, I guess. And then like you got stuff like this where it just gives you a body tattoo. Love the fashion minigame. I'm relieved to see you well, but come, let us discuss our next step. Okay. Let us discuss indeed. All good things. Alright. The word will already have will have already reached Maelstrom Command. Protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Vel. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. Alright. I don't know why, but like, Ishtola's got a pretty... How do I put it? She's aloof, I think. She seems nice, but she also seems distant, kind of. Let's go to the Aft Castle, because that's where it's at. You know, I've been looking online, and I've seen in like various Reddits and stuff. I avoid spoilers, do all that stuff, but I notice people that talk trash about A Realm Reborn's story a lot, and I don't know why. I'm actually really enjoying the whole idea of like hunting down primals and fighting primals, and like those primals are actually like the old summons from the old games and stuff. Like I get a kick out of it. I'm enjoying the story and like the idea of like these Ossian guys. I like it a lot. I mean, which is good, because if I'm already enjoying it this much and everybody else says it gets even better from Heaven's Word forward, then this is gonna like feel like this is gonna blow my mind. Like this entire game. It is good to see you, Private Barant. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I am pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly. And there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. Suffice it to say, we are glad to have a scion in our ranks. Aw. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the scions of the Seventh Dawn. Until next time, Private. Alright. I'm glad they're able to express themselves that well. Vel, this is Menphelia. Ishtola has informed me of your success. Oh, hey, Blue Biscuit. What's up, man? How you doing? You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea. I don't know why Menphelia all of a sudden got like a deep man's voice. That's what I get for trying to like read chat and then immediately get into voice acting somebody. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Ishtola emerged from Ogomoro unscathed, while Tataru and the others seemed as glad of that as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There's much to discuss. Godspeed. Alright. Luckily, we can use our handy-dandy free ticket to get there. I'm a huge fan of that. They just give you a big stack of free tickets to travel back to Waking Sands. It's a rest day for you. You were confused. You dropped by and saw me on a flying mount, so you... Oh, no, one of the people in the Discord, one of my followers, her name's Nefarious Turnip, and she wanted to kind of help out with some stuff, so she was just flying me to different locations, and I was kind of making a joke about it, that like I was acting like she was my chauffeur, and I was like this arrogant like dragoon. I was like, oh oh driver, it's time for us to leave. It's time for us to depart this place. You know, like, it was pretty fun. We were just doing main story quests, and she was flying me around everywhere, and I was like, ah yes, the wind in my face, it feels nice. Like, it's like you aren't out of a job yet. You know, like just stuff like that, just being silly. Wait, what? Oh my god, this music. My heart just fucking dropped. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Fuck, is Minphili okay? This was not the mood shift that I was expecting. Oh, buddy. Oh no. Please don't make me wait. This one is glad. Walking one is safe. Oh no. Fuck, I feel like I'm legit gonna cry,
We'll
man.
be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Thank heavens he is safe. Louisoix, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more.
This is even worse because she's like all happy.
Oh!
Oh, fuck, man. Fucking Garlemald. I am gonna kill every single one of you.
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
Oh. Poor Tataru. Has to watch all her friends die. God, man.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Livia Sass Junius. I am gonna fucking murder you. Oh! Did she? Oh god, okay.
Search all you
son
will.
of a
The
bitch.
one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
Oh no. Oh, come on.
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Oh god.
Cease at once!
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking murder you.
I said enough! We leave. Bring the prisoners.
I cannot wait to kill her. Please, God, let me kill her. Oh God, come on. Walking one Menphilia. Ask this one to, in case walking one returned, this one was to say, at church in eastern Thanalan, walking one must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect walking one Menphilia from imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save. Oh God. Oh. Fucking killing my sylph friend like that. I'm gonna murder them all. This fucking music. Can I... Got my back whenever I want my revenge. I'd like to take it now. If I could fucking kill her now, I would. Just... Jesus. So all the other ones were taken prisoner, I think. You know, I just realized Tataru wasn't here when I showed up. Tataru wasn't here. I should have known that was like that in and of itself should have been a giant red flag. Okay. That actually got me. And I'm not very... I just need a second. Where are we going? Saint Adama Landama? Eastern Thailand. Camp Dry Bone. Okay. I'm gonna kill them all. Fucking Garlemald, man. On a brighter note, if you enjoy watching me anguish and suffer, please remember to hit that follow button. Oh God. So you can see me suffer and almost cry more. Isn't it great? Yeah, this story. Ooh, so good. It's definitely okay to cry at stories for video games. Is something troubling you, my son? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. Yeah. The wild roses are dead, father, and I know not what to do. The wild roses? I see. You may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. Thank God. I told you all about it. Probably crying. How could this have happened? You are certain that Menphilia was among those taken by the Garleans? Those bastards? Let us pray no further harm comes to them. I mean, at least they survived, right? Don't worry, be happy. I'll try. Fucking punch to the gut. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Menphilia's. I have known her since she was but a child. Well, do I recall the day of our first meeting. Does that mean he's Charlian as well? I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the selfsame service to her brother and sister scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marks, would you come here for a moment? Yes, Father? Why does this guy's model looks like way more detailed than a regular person? If you require assistance, pray speak with Marks. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marks is a survivor of the Battle of Cartano. Alas, his experiences took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Marks, I want you to look after Vel. Do you understand? Yes, Father. His face is super detailed. Those who wait. Did they just give me an achievement for tearing my heart out? The fucking monsters? God. Here, have this gut punch, and here's your achievement for surviving it. Now, go continue the rest of the game with this creeping sense of dread. Fucking Square Enix, man. Yoshi P, why? Exactly, you've cried. Good job. Excuse me, Vel, do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe, which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There is something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a bullpoint chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover it. Can we talk about how we go from the fucking tragic gut punch of like killing all of my friends into back to fetch quests? How the fuck am I supposed to... How is this supposed to feel normal again? How is that the point? Like when tragic things happen, you have to get on with your life or something? Is this a message they're trying to give me? Jesus. A bullpoint chisel, you say, and a pair of needle-nose pincers. Those things don't come cheap, you know? Like, literally all that's in my mind right now is hunting down that fucking bitch and killing her. That is all that I'm thinking about right now. And like getting the scions back. 1,000 balls. I mean, yes, that should be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. Heh. Okay. Let's try to... Like... We just fucking left their bodies there. What the fuck? And we're... I mean, I know we needed to, like, find refuge or whatever, but... We're just gonna leave them all to rot? Come on, man. Jesus. Yeah, I brought your tools. Something occurs to me. Please wait here a moment. There's something irking me about this guy. His face is way too detailed for an NPC. Or for like a random robed figure that's supposed to be like some dude helping us. It was for naught, though I repaired the device easily, the sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how did I do it? These hands, my hands, they moved with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. But pardon me, Vel, this was a mistake. Please give the horologe to Sister Ulaned. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it best that it be returned to him. Alright. You'd love to try again for once? Well, just, you know, just play this game. It'll get you. Good evening to you, sir. Have you come to pay your respects to this man? Kind of. Give me back his stuff. Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passing of time? Mayhap they are more common in Garlemald. I am given to understand that its cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Mark said that it belonged to the deceased. Oh dear, you don't suppose that the owner might have been a Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities and Camp Drybone. But mayhap more importantly, how did Marks manage to repair this device? I knew he had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. Alright, let's see what weapon we get real quick. Try to get back into a energetic, somewhat mood, I guess. Oh, is the heavy steel lance what I have right now? No, I've got the tide splitter. But it's about, yeah, it's pretty much the same. But mine has better stats, I guess. Wait, that's a bringing out the dead? I recognize you now, Vel. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the waking sands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave the work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you find closure. Are you fucking kidding me? Be careful what you wish for, I guess. Jesus Christ. Oh, well, they look nice. Is this... what kind of armor is this? Is this the Draken set? No. This is worms? Worms stuff. Is it, oh, I'm an idiot. This is what we would look like if we were. Find something to cheer me up a little bit. I gotta admit, it looks really cool. I love that functionality with the visor. If you're wondering why I'm trying on this stuff, it's because I'm stalling. Because I don't really want... because I have a feeling it's gonna make me, like, carry out the bodies or something, and you don't look like one of them church fellas. Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the lich yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. It was the stuff of nightmares, I tell you. God's damn Imperials. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folks, and I sure as hell don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you around here before? Yeah, you have. Or do you just have one of them faces? Ah, never mind. Any road, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the lich yard out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I've a mind to leave the remainder to you. Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of the folks are starting to turn. Oh my god. God damn you. Oh my... Come on, man. Really? I can't believe that I'm tearing up over fucking pixels and polygons in a video game. Jesus. And the guy was all like, oh, feel good that you didn't have to see the carnage yourself. I swear, whoever wrote this quest, they really wanted to get you. Oh, hey, Hypno Rich. Oh my god, they really wanted to just fucking pull your heart out, huh? What happened to the big fella? Oh, forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss him in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if you're rough. Oh, you. Fuck you. Well, ain't you a strong one? 4 in 1 trip. I reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then. Oh, and they even show in the back. Come on. Fucking hell, man. I'm telling you, I cannot wait until I get the opportunity to gut every single Garlean that I can. I'm like sad, but I'm also ready to just fucking murder them all. Oh my god, man. Little poor Neuraxia, man. All he wanted to do was help. Oh, God. Like I'm just thinking about like him reaching out to me. Come on, let's finish this before I die of old age. You can go straight to hell. Oh god. They gave it its own special icon. That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. I swear. I'm gonna write this down. As soon as I get access to like emotes and shit, I want one that's gonna honor Neuraxia. I want one that we can use that'll pay respects to Araxia. Reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to the Lich Yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them that our work here is done. Did you just F in the chat? Did you just F in the chat? What was it? Camp Dry Bone, that's what it was. Oh my god. Perhaps? You don't have to perhaps me. I see the F with my own 2 eyes, Ham. I see it. You did it. You can't hide the F from me. Jesus. And like, this is supposed to be the story that everyone's saying is like the worst of the bunch. I can only imagine what I'm in for with like Heaven's Word and Shadow, Stormblood and Shadowbringer. Oh god. Am I anybody that's in the chat that's played a lot and gone through like the finish of Shadowbringers? Don't spoil me, but is this game gonna tear my heart out? Do I need to be prepared for this game to tear my heart out? I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so, you found some small measure of peace. The first carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not long ago, and we have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that for many, death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Yay, I leveled! Oh. Bury me not on the lone prairie. That is such a beautiful quest name. At times, to be honest, but that's what makes the story so honest, or awesome. Yeah, that's... Like, I'm fine with having my heart ripped out. I just want to know if it's going to happen more, so I can at least try to prepare myself as I keep playing this. Okay, breathe. I just got to remind myself to breathe. Although we can perform rites for most of the Scions, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. Oh, I gotta face them and tell them that she died? It is only proper that she be given to the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. Oh man, I think that was Hawthorne Hut. Yeah, we'll return to New Gridania and then... You see bunny girls running around? Yeah, they are cute. If you want to try the Dark Knight story, get ready for some waterworks. Oh boy. That was one of the classes I was going to try. Oh, God. Why do I like to suffer? God damn you, Yoshi P, and the writers of this game. Come on, can you take me to where I want to go? I think it was Hawthorne Hut. Oh God. I'm just dreading thinking about having to face the Sylphs and handing over like the little body of Neuraxia. Is Dark Knight a subclass of Gladiator? I don't think so. I think Gladiator it turns into Paladin, and then I think Dark Knight might just be one from Heavensward. Hey Derek, greetings to you as well. I've been having my heart ripped out by this game, and I'm really conflicted about it. It's it's really done a good job of just making me sad. Okay, so Dark Knight is its own class. Great. That was one of the classes I was going to try too. How are you today, Derek? You doing okay? So I'm gonna have to be ready to cry for I'm gonna have to be ready to cry for the Dark Knight story too. I feel God, I don't even know if I'm ready for that. maybe when I start getting into Heaven's Word hardcore, I'll check it out. But Jesus, I wanna, yeah. I don't even know how to explain it. I just want to keep going and kind of put this behind me a little bit, because I'm feeling really sad about the fact that I gotta. Oh, buddy. This one is surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? I don't know how to tell you this, buddy. Oh, God. This one does not understand. Oh, they're so sweet and innocent, man. Camuxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. I'm glad you're doing well, Derek. That's good. Being lazy's always good. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace, but why? These ones have not requested further aid. Yeah, I tell them all about it. Neuraxia, how did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. Oh boy. So not only Neuraxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Oh, buddy. Neuraxia went to Thanalin at the behest of this one. Now he's gonna blame himself. Walking One was with Neuraxia at the end. Tell this one that Neuraxia was brave. Tell this one that Neuraxia did not suffer. She was very brave. She was the bravest sylph I knew. I feel real stupid saying that because that's also like a Harry Potter thing, and that's really dumb. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Neuraxia home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial ones must pay. Imperial ones must suffer. Yes! I'm right there with you. Let's kill them all. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial ones, do not forget these ones. These ones could not have Neuraxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. Hell yeah. We will. We will. We'll fucking kill them all. Dry bone, right? For Ulaned, yeah. They like dragging this out, huh? Like the initial shock, and then having to deal with like all the little details. I can only imagine what this would have been like if I had been to a funeral lately. I'd be sobbing, like literally sobbing. Heart ripped out. Take it out by mass murdering a race. Seems right. We thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence we interred the remaining scions in the Lich Yard. Perhaps you will still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Vel. Yeah, let's just go with the silver piece. Oh boy. It's not to say that I want to kill all of the Garleans. I just want to kill the ones responsible and the ones that are trying to invade. That's all. I'm gonna kill those guys, and then they can just fuck off back to Garlemald and get out of here. Marx believes he's being watched. I'm not imagining it, Vel. I know I'm being watched. This is different, sinister. It is as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when I last ventured outside. When last I ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It will only take a moment. Now we got somebody, like, watching our new friend who's been helping us through this ordeal. Like, is he gonna die too? Like, I'm just prepared for Yoshi P and fucking Square Enix to just keep killing people one after another, just keep ripping my heart out. Like I'm on edge now, just waiting for the next person to die. Ooh, good. You're dead. So the Garleans are watching this guy. I swear, if he's the next one to die, like, we just met him and everything, but he's been super kind to us. I'm just like, is this entire church gonna get wiped out or something? Like, is that the next step? You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me, but why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait, Father Iliad must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. Deal with the pain of the dead dudes by making more dudes dead. Yeah. It's a vicious cycle. Heavens forfend. Such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? He was an Imperial. This is Garlean steel, which means the man who was watching Marks was... Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. So they are targeting this place. Alphino. That is Alphino, right? Yeah, because Alice had the...
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate.
I think Alice has the red ribbon in her hair.
At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Okay.
And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Sid Garland. I have come for you.
Sid? So we finally get... So this is the Sid of this game.
You are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait,
Is he remembering?
Hear me, Sid. Eorzea needs you.
Sid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Who are you? Alfino Leveilleur, at your service. As a scion of the Seventh Dawn,
Leveilleur.
I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak.
Okay. I guess I can't stay sad forever. Guess we have to get back to work.
Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
I like the sound of that.
I have an airship?
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
Is he finally, like, remembering? Oh, cool. Oh! He was the guy in the intro movie
Come,
for Realm Reborn.
let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
I mean, but he's got a beard now. Yeah. Very cool.
They need my airship. They need me.
Can you imagine being the voice actor that gets to voice Sid in a Final Fantasy game? I'd be like overjoyed. He who waited behind. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Begging your pardon, Vel, you wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity, much like the Great Gubu Wall of Ulda. It states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Korthus. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Falgord Float. The closest settlement to Coerthas. Mayhap the serpents stationed there have records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you and the Scions. Pray, look after yourself and sit, Vel. Did he really name it the Enterprise? That makes me happy. That gives me some joy. He named it the Enterprise. That's just funny. Oh, hey, I remember her, I think. Yeah, she was real nice to me when I first showed up. She was the one that gave me, I remember now, 99 Lanasian oranges when I told her I was new. That's what I love about this community. It's so heartwarming. Hey, it's you, she said. Hey, it's you as well. How goes the adventure? It goes well. I just had my heart ripped out from the Scions being murdered, and I found Sid. So now we're looking for his airship. My stream has been super comforting and didn't once make fun of me when I choked up. Trying out the gamepad mode, it's a bit weird. Yeah. I'd be willing to try it on the gamepad mode. You stream too? Yeah, I do. I'm streaming right now. Hello. At Twitch.tv. Future Bake. I told everyone about the awesome thing you did for me by giving me 99 oranges. Now, I'll never have to worry about scurvy ever again. Oh, don't be embarrassed. I think I misspelled scurvy though. She just asked me if I want some more oranges. I still have 90 of the ones you gave me before. Her friend is the one that farms all of the oranges. Here, I'll give her a harvest dance. Oh, those are cute dances. It's called the, that one's called the Moogle dance. Aw. Well, I appreciate the offer. She asked if I wanted to join her FC, her guild. I appreciate the offer, but I think I might end up making one so my community can all play together. I have that should be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna have community days 2. You're more than welcome to come and hang out if you would like. No pressure and no worries. Hearts. Yeah, dance party. This is the one of the level 80 players that oh, cool. When I first showed up, I was a new person, and they asked me to join their FC. And she gave me like 99 oranges. Yeah, I look forward to having my heart step on some more. It'll be fine. I'm not so sure. Crying face. Okay, that was a little bit of a pick-me-up. I enjoyed that. Is there aught I can assist you with, sir? The Enterprise? You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? I needn't refer to the records. I know that the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Kurthus. What became of it after that, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Vortifaurt at Florentil Spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I am unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. Well, luckily, I have that. I have a Master Sid Garland. And he's even better now because he has a big beard. Hello, Mr. Vortifaurt. You have come in search of Vortifaurt? I know I'm mispronouncing that. Like Vortifaur, maybe? Then well met, you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the Great Snows came to Kurthus. What exactly is this about? Oh, so Kurthus wasn't even like a snowy area before. Maybe did the calamity like change the weather, possibly? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Okay. If we're heading to Kurthus, I could do my my Dragoon quest while I'm there too. 'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Cartano, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I'd ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Kurthus. The astrologians in the observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them, you would need to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Dalamud descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plight of other nations. Mad Snake? Mad Snake! Yeah, there's tons of references in this game, and it's actually very impressive. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I've little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. Yeah, I am going to Kurthus. So while I'm up there, I'll do my Dragoon quest too. There's the music I like. Cool. This song is so good. Like, it fits a snowy region really well. Loup de Voix? I think that's how it's pronounced. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durandare? And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? How absurd. As if you would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy. Having just some random player fall out of the sky. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Okay, well, what can I do to not be a stranger? Let's see. Unending War. Since we're here, let's go ahead and do the Dragoon quest, and then we'll keep going with the main story. Unfading Skies. I get Doom Spike. Cool. You grow ever stronger, and I speak of more than just the flesh. You are slowly but surely realizing your potential as an Azure Dragoon. It is heartening to look upon, though I must confess that my presiding feeling is one of relief. You must understand, the mere thought that the eye would choose an outsider, one who ill comprehends the threat posed by the dragons, filled me with the gravest of misgivings. Yet you have... but I shall say no more, lest flattery impede your improvement. Now, during our last lesson, I enlightened you regarding the origins of dragoons. You'll recall how Haldrath heroically triumphed over the great worm Nidhogg, and Ishgard came into possession of the Eye. Tell me, Vel, do you believe that these events truly transpired, or are you inclined to think of them as fairy tales? I ask you this because few folk have seen dragons in the flesh besides we Ishgardians, and most would as soon dismiss them as products of the imagination. Alas, dragons are no less real than you and I, with Nidhogg perhaps the most real of all. In the course of its history, Ishgard has suffered the creature's wrath on 8 separate occasions. Each time the great worm rouses, the blood of countless Ishgardians are spilled. Let us revisit seeing that guy ride in on that big dragon mount while talking about this just really made me think that, like, ah, here comes a dragon. They're gonna attack us. Let us revisit the past once more, Vel. The time is 20 summers past in the place Dravania. After a century in slumber, Nidhogg awakened once more to resume his reign of terror. Entire villages were razed to the ground, their inhabitants reduced to smoldering ash. Sensing the great worm's unbridled rage, others of his kin began to rouse, and in such numbers as to blot out the sun with their wings. A deep, foreboding darkness swept over Ishgard. Raging infernos painting the belly of the sky in angry red, the agonized screams of innocents fading into deathly silence. In my station as the Azure Dragoon, I was there through it all, bore witness to all the horrors. But there was no time to offer even a silent prayer. Nidhogg lingered in one place only long enough to lay it to waste, and when he took wing, so did I pursue him, a man possessed. This game of cat and mouse continued for what seemed an eternity before I found myself face to face with the great worm. The battle unfolded in a tiny settlement on the edge of Kurthus, raging on for 3 days and 3 nights with neither side able to gain a decisive advantage. Remaining on my feet by sheer force of will, I realized that it must end now, else it shouldn't end well. Marshalling my last ounce of strength, I wagered all on a single thrust. My lance struck home, bearing deep in the ruin of my opponent's empty eye socket. Yet before I could withdraw my weapon, the worm lashed out wildly in its agony, dealing a blow that left me sprawled upon the scorched earth, nigh insensate. In that instant, I thought myself surely doomed, but Halone was not finished with me. Having lost the taste for battle, Nidhogg let loose a blood-curdling roar before fleeing to the sky. The battle was over. While I did not perish from my injuries, they rendered my body unfit to bear the power of the dragon, and I was Azure Dragoon no more. Lying bedridden, my thoughts wandered to all the innocent lives that had been lost, the people I had failed to protect. That last conflict with the dragons of Dravania left countless orphans in its wake. Estinian is one of them, the sole survivor of Ferndale, the final village to suffer Nidhogg's wrath. With none left to care for him, I did the only thing I could. I took Estinian as mine own son, instructing him in the way of the dragoon when he was of an age to learn. Yet I would not have you think me noble. My actions were born not of compassion, but of guilt, my guilt at having failed him. But alas, I have also failed him as a father, for what manner of man did I bring him up to be? A thief who would endanger the life of every one of his countrymen. Aye, you heard me right. All of Ishgard may suffer for his crime. Though we know little and less of the minds of dragons, it is conceivable that the disturbance surrounding his stolen eye will rouse Nidhogg to awaken once more. That his kin have already stirred from their slumber serves as fair warning of that. Time is not on our side. Fortunately, it would seem you are more than ready to embark on your next trial. Make your way to Witchdrop, where the knight Hustien awaits your arrival. My nation is depending upon you, Vel. Alright, and we learned that Witchdrop was up there. Okay, I think I can take the Chocobo guy. Just because I like to give them some business, you know? Just because I got to mount doesn't mean I gotta ride it all the time, right? That's probably good. That's far enough. I can take the way on mine the rest of the way. The music of, like, Ishgard is so like gothic, I guess. Just focuses on like big horns, or not horns, organs. Like big organs, and like it sounds very, the music sounds very gothic to me. Did I come down on the wrong side? I think I did. So I'm actually kind of like I'm really excited to get to Heavensward, even though I'm you know, greatly enjoying the story of A Realm Reborn, especially after that gut punch. You are the one who would aspire to be Azure Dragoon. Why, you are not even of Ishgard. If you truly possess the power that Sir Alberic sees in you, then prove it to me with your lance, on guard. Come on. I'm not gonna do what the game wants me to do. Oh shit. Okay. Oh god. Wasn't expecting this many people. Yeah, let's take care of this guy. Yeah, let's go like that. A little bit of that. I'm a huge fan of this like life drain ability. It's very good. Comes in so clutch. The dragon within stirs. Oh. Excuse me, sir. I'm supposed to be questing right now. How dare you aggro me? There we go. That strength. I have not seen its like since Estinian himself stood before me. Mayhaps Sir Alberic has the right of it after all. Return and show your crystal to him. I have no doubt he will be pleased. Alright. Yeah. Spend that for the convenience to just get us back there. Yeah, like, God, I love those organs. Like, I feel like I'm about to start watching a horror movie. It like kind of has this feeling of a grimness that I enjoy. You know, plus it's like a winter zone, so it's like matches perfectly well. Like bleak, grim. And like the people are kind of like that too when you talk to them. So I can only imagine that that's what it's going to be like for Heavensward. Like the story might end up being bleak and grim. So I'm excited. I mean, we still have to finish A Realm Reborn. But since we were up here already, figured we'd just finish, do this quest real quick and get back to the main story. You have passed yet another trial with flying colors, Vel. The day when you may stand before Estinian as an equal is not far off. And when that day comes, the Eye will choose you over the traitor. I have no doubt of this, but we must be patient still. For now, you must continue your training, and you can do no more on your own. Seek me out once more. And I get a move called Doom Spike. Sounds fucking awesome. That's another thing I like about the Dragoon. Like, all of their moves just sound so epic. Like Doom Spike. And I think there was No, that's not it. You look here, right, for actions. Yeah. Yeah. Jump. Doom Spike, Spine Shatter Dive, Dragonfire Dive, Gerskogel. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds awesome. Fang and Claw. Sounds really cool. Let's do. Let's see. Let's put. I might start moving some of the stuff. It's a little less important. Let's put Doom Spike on 6, maybe. His cast is instant. Or maybe put, like... maybe like that with Doom Spike at 5. Yeah, let's try that. Hello, Ludevois. Sir Ludevois is doing his utmost to intimidate you into leaving. Great. Hello and have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but not distract me while I am on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. And where in the hells is that knight I sent out on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have a use for you after all. If you still wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. I thought that said missing arm, because I looked away for like a quick second. So I almost said missing arm, and I was like, wait, he has both his arms. You will know him by his uniform, that of House Durandare as is mine. Alright. We're out to find his missing man. Here he is. Let's see what Doom Spike looks like. Let's go like this. One more of those. We'll do this. Ooh, that looks cool. That was awesome. Those were hooded assaulters. If it wasn't for you, sir, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon-loving bastards. Pfft. Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I prayed the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. He said dragon-loving? So they have to worry about people that are like worshipping dragons, maybe? And seeing as how they're all about fighting dragons, that's kind of a bad thing. I can see that. Oh geez, first dicasterial absor. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a second to actually read that next time. Like the donkey from Shrek. No. As in like worshipping. Dragon worshippers. I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I see I may have been premature in my judgment, sir. We are a proud people, beholden to tradition, but that does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edmel. Cool. So we just have to make ourselves useful, and maybe then they'll let us. Oh, that is a nice hat. Ah, the gentlemen come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovois be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Gervanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with Chief Astrologian Forlamart up above. It's probably Forlamore. Maybe there's no T. Like you don't pronounce the T, I mean. This person's in an FC called, oh, I see. It's called the Pirate Bay, and their little thing for it is booty. That's funny. No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what it is you ask? Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between Southron nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the and we are the arbiters of Halone's will. So these guys are going Deus Vult, huh? I will not put our great nation at risk, certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things. Guillaume? I want to say that's pronounced Guillaume. Pardon the intrusion, Forlamore. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Guillaume, you honor us with your presence, sir. The gentleman was just leaving. Inquisitor? Man, these guys are, like, Holy Crusade type people, huh? Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Durendare's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Kurthus 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. The snows can come quickly in Kurthus. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. I was not aware you aided House Durendare in that fashion. Thank you, sir. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. It sounds like he kind of gave, that Inquisitor gave us a clue. Said focus on a single landmark while you travel. Fingerless boarskin? What does that look like? Oh, let's let's do that. Okay. Those actually look better. I might go with those. Except... You there, sir. I could not help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it would require that you perform for me a favor in exchange. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of an Ixal in that vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would be a great comfort to me. So I guess you can never actually die from fall damage if you're just out exploring in the world. That's good to know. heading due east. This guy's got a fat chocobo. I love it. Oh, I think this was the same area that our one of our first Dragoon quests was in. Yeah, because there were a bunch of Ixals there as well. I believe it is. See if I can just run by. Give him a jump. Jump, a kick, and a hya. I'm aiding you. Hold still. What a relief to see someone other than a goddamn birdman. Thought I could finish my work whilst the Ixal were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they might leave again before I froze to... Wait, who are you? You're not one of our knights. A man of House Durandare cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, sir. I just saved your life. And that's how he repays me? Calls me an unbeliever? Sheesh. Ridiculous. Save the dude's life and he calls me an unbeliever. These Guardians are... they're a trip, man. Oh, this isn't... I thought this was like... Okay, first, Dicasterial Observatorium of Ethereal and Astrological Patterns. Did I read that right? I think I did. Ethereal and Astrological Patterns. I think that's what it said. Whoever had to come up with that name, bravo to you. Dicasterial. Is that like district? Kind of like a fancier way to say district? Learning all kinds of new words. The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers our knights face every day. You just got the ball dance? Hell yeah. Ah, but you are eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you have already aided your own cause. House Durandare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as it is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sign of Dravanian aggression. Yet you have already aided them twice, for which they are honor-bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the Observatorium's records. That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing ship. What I propose is that you petition Lord Portelaine for an official introduction to the other high houses. The word of House Durandare carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have little trouble obtaining information from the other high houses. Okay. Speak with Portelaine. Ugh. I like the fact that there's no fall damage. Well, I mean, like, obviously there's fall damage, but there's no fatal fall damage. At least it seems that way. I'm sure if you're in, like, a duty or something, and you fall too far, you'll die. They don't punish you for being, like, out in the world, which is cool. What is... no, wrong one. What is that? Fort of Fear. Oh, this probably unlocks another dungeon. There are dark places that only an adventurer may illume. I've heard much of your doings, and I think you're the man for this task. To the west is Desmail Darkhold, which was meant to serve as the new keep of Lord Desmail, ever a friend to House Durandare. But before the masons and carpenters could complete their work within the caves, hordes of void scent appeared and drove them out. In the years since, the creatures have consolidated their presence. As such, we officially petition your assistance in reclaiming the Darkhold. All arrangements have been made. You need only give your assent. Speak with Sir Ophalie at the ingress if you are with us, and she will tell you what you need to know. Cool. Might be able to grab that like on the way back if we head back that way. You've caused quite a stir in your short time here. First you slay 2 heretics and save a knight, and now I hear you have rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. An introduction to the other high houses. I cannot deny that you have given us no cause to distrust you, but while you have performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 high houses. It is only fitting that you aid us one final time, wouldn't you agree? This guy's a little savvy, huh? Let's go ahead and put on the gloves. Oh hey, another free company invite from somebody that's not even gonna talk to me. Cool. That's definitely gonna get me to join. Uh-huh. Totally. Goblin Squad. I appreciate it, but no thank you. If you really wanted me to join, you'd at least give me the opportunity to talk to you. 3 for 3. Lord Portling requires you to perform a 3rd task. Now, I understand you are very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a man of your skills but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance any portion of his shipments remained, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Lest you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Halenart? Halenart? Further improving the chances that they indulge your request for aid. Okay. Because I have to admit, they all have very French-sounding names, like pseudo-French kind of names. So I have to think about the AILLE is like it's not hail. Really, it's like a owl, and I'm really bad at it, so I'm gonna butcher like most of these names, unfortunately. I'm being watched. Oh, I see. Wow, they're not even gonna. There we go. Okay, as long as you guys line up, that's fine with me. So I got a new move called Doom Spike. Give him another Doom Spike. There's one for the road. That is a cool move. I like that. Cool. And since we're pretty close, let's go ahead and talk to that person. We'll unlock that so we can run it sometime later. Boulder Downs. Hello, Ophalie. Welcome to Desmail Darkhold, built to withstand all Dravanian poison plans. These were natural caves behind me until House Desmail began to enlarge, connect, and fashion them into a stronghold. Alas and alack, the void scent struck, interrupting the work. Alas, then, in the confusion, Garleans infiltrated the keep. Alack, all in all, 'twas a fine mess. Alright. The Garleans were eventually forced into retreat, of course, but the void scent remained. And so the fortress goes uncompleted, a home for abomination. Woe, woe is us! Yet the war with the dragon rages, and we have no nights to spare for this noble mission. Even I am here strictly on a very long tea time arranged by Sir Carolau. Please see to these abominations, Sir Adventurer, sir. I have much prowess with paperwork should you require aid of that sort. Wow. Okay, so I have the ability to go into the Desmail Darkhold, which is nice. So I can try that and play that at some point. Let's get back to Portalane. I also like how the it seems like a lot of the Ishgardians are also very kind of Shakespearean, I guess, in the way that they speak. Like alas and alack and woe is us, and it's a weird mixture having names like Ludovois and speaking like they're in a Shakespearean play. Have you good tidings to share, or better yet, stolen merchandise to show? I do indeed. There you go. Gods bless you, friend. It's all here, every last... Ah, but wait. That chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody hells, that's the personal property of Lord Francel, too. Ooh, I don't like that music. Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest. That's the same music that played when we showed up at the Waking Sands and everyone was dead. So I feel real bad about that, about like what's going on. Fury take me, a draconian rosary in the possession of Lord Francel. Oh, I see. It's like worshipping dragons is like heresy to them, so having one of those is kind of like a huge crime. Yet perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. House Hyanart is whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, sir. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Hyanart. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved. Getting tired. Okay, yeah, see you at the next stream, buddy. Sleep well. Hey, we leveled. All right. How would my pants look if I put those on? I don't know. We'll see how we feel about that. Maybe I can use some dye to dye him a different color. Come closer, lad, and listen well. This is for your ears only. Lord Francel is no heretic. He is a goodly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I have served House Hyanart for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him of an Edelweiss, and he will know you are a friend. Now go. Okay. We are speaking to him of an Edelweiss. It's what, to the north of here? Probably that one. Straight ahead. maybe not. Maybe it's one that's further up. Yeah, it's probably that up there. Skyfire locks. Oh. Hello, Feral Croc. Ooh, that's a cool mount. Kind of looks like a whale. Okay, Sir Franco. Oh wow, he doesn't look that old. Yes, you look as though you have something to say, do you? Oh right, is that an Edelweiss in your pocket? Are you happy to meet me? What? That's how I introduce myself to, like, a nobleman? I see Sir Caralau has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. Pity has not been seen in Kurthus since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend. You're getting set up. That's absurd. I would sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Although the draconian rosary was not found in my possession, it will still be considered mine, it will still be considered by many to be proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors, for if they harbor even the slightest doubt, this will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. It is only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. A missing airship, I see. It may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Harshafon of House Fortemps commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present him this letter of introduction, and he will surely be receptive to your needs. Okay. Lord Harshafon. That's a cool name. Out this door. Going to Dragonhead. I love this music. Jeffy Zeffy. Like, I really have to commend, I learned that the composer for this game was a man named Masayoshi Soken, and I really have to commend him on the score, because it fits, like, everything I've heard so far fits the area that you're in really well. Like, this kind of music is something you would kind of expect from a snowy, you know, gray, grim atmosphere, and it just plays into that really well. Ah, the unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. If you are come to pay your respects, be at ease, friend. I am not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself. But enough chatter. Pray tell me why you have come. If there's any justice in this world, these charges will receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah, yes, the letter made mention of a pressing matter for which you required assistance. What might that be? I need to find an airship. So, this enterprise you speak of was last seen above Kurthus before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses to these events, for while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Carteneau, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Fortemps. Okay. Yeah. Let's grab those. Maybe we can dye them to match. Let's see. No, inventory. We got a couple more charcoal gray. Could maybe do like a brown. Oh no, that's sunset orange. Soken is so awesome. The music is so well composed. Yeah. Like everything I've heard so far has been just top-notch quality. Dye. We'll dye it the charcoal gray. Yeah. I got that. I don't want to do that. I don't have any. Oh, I do have some greens, I guess. Ooh, that's a little too bright. Oh, that'd be cool. Woad blue? How many of those do I have? I have 3 woad blue. Might be worth to kind of. Let's just go with the gray. We'll go with the gray for now. There we go. Equip those. Not bad, not bad. Still looking good. Still looking good. Okay. Hello, Mr. Harshafon. The Talk of Kurthus. As you have doubtless realized by now, the high houses of Ishgard, House Fortemp included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, that does not mean that there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. I shall be sending missives to their various representatives in Ishgard, though I suspect it would be quicker and more efficient if you were make inquiries of your own. Lady Nin of mine own House Fortemp, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travelers. There's also Travelin of House Hyenart, who can be found at Skyfire Locks, though any information you pry from the scribe may prove difficult to parse. Have you spoken with the chief astrologer of House Durndir yet? Really? Perhaps he will be more accommodating once I inform him that you are a friend of House Fortemp. Do not concern yourself with House Desmail. Desmail? Yeah. I shall contact them myself, seek the counsel of the 3 I mentioned, and return to me when finished. Okay, so we know that 1 is already here, because he said so. Let's see how we're looking. We're still looking good. Still looking good. Alright. Oh, I guess I didn't have to come up here, huh? Hello, Lady Nin. Why, hello, good sir. What's that? An airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely no one of House Fortemps does, for if they did, I would definitely know as well. The topic on everyone's lips these days is what will become of young Lord Francil. Some say the allegations are long overdue, given how many members of House Hyenart have been found guilty of heresy in recent days. Oh. But it seems like most of the trustworthy people, or maybe not trustworthy, most of the influential people that we've met say that it's preposterous. So possibly there's something along the lines of like a plot to discredit House Hyenart, maybe? This does kind of seem like the kind of like society where the houses are constantly fighting with each other for like let me help out with this real quick. Gotta get there quick. Yeah, I was there. Good. Yeah, but I did nothing. Okay. I should get a shirt that just says, I helped. Prevellin. Alone grant me strength. There must be some way to... Oh, who are you? A friend of Lord Harshaphant? I want to help you, I truly do. These accusations of heresy have thrown House Hyanart into chaos. Right now, we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation. Alright. And we're heading back to the observatory, right? Yeah. The Talk of Curtness. Oh, I thought I wasn't allowed to ride my chocobo up, like in here. But I was wrong. So very wrong. Alright. I gather you've been busy since last we spoke. Lord Harshaphant's missive was positively glowing, but if you think that his endorsement is cause for me to disregard Ishgardian policies, then you are sorely mistaken. We are at war, sir, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. Why, in the short time since Inquisitor Guillaume arrived in Kurthus, countless heretics have been discovered, even amongst the elite of Ishgardian society. Okay. So this guy shows up and suddenly heretics are everywhere? If Lord Harshaphant wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then that is his choice. But if he expects others to share in his folly, then he is truly blind to the present state of affairs. And then I have to go back to Harshaphant, so let's just teleport there. Let's just go back to Camp Dragonhead. And we'll tell him that Mr. Forlamort Poopy Pants isn't letting us in. Mr. Forlamort Poopy Pants. Acting like he's so high and mighty. By your countenance, I take it you did not learn anything of use. Nor did I fear. It seems the whole of Kurthus is consumed by this talk of heretics in the high houses. I can only hope that my sources in Ishgard provide more pertinent information. Okay. Road to Redemption. Let's see if Lord Harshaphant comes through. I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I have received a report that he and 3 knights were seen heading north towards the Steel Vigil. The outpost was long ago overrun by the Dravanian horde, so I am not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray journey to the Steel Vigil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance. My guess, because what I've been able to glean so far from like Ishgardian society, just based off of talking with them and like the environment of the like houses and how it seems like they might be fighting each other, I think he's trying to save his name by doing something reckless and hoping that it works out. Like maybe he's desperate and like needs to save the the good reputation of his family. So maybe he's ooh, Red Horn Ogre? Jeez, I think it was huge. So maybe he's doing something okay. I'm gonna kill this thing real quick. Because I am a Dracute after all. Can't prevail against me. I've trained to fight your kind. Oh, that must have been the pants that I put on. Francel. Poor Francel. Who goes there? Vel, no, stay back. The fiend is still here. Oh, shit. Alright. Well, luckily, I've fought one of you before. I think I still got hit by that, huh? Yeah. Oh, no. That one's on me, too. Okay, I'm gonna need to do those. I'm gonna survive this, honestly. Let's get out of here. Create some distance. 2 seconds until our next stun. Okay. Alright, aid Frenzel's Knight. I can do that. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight one every time, huh? I heard the beast cries from over yonder. Then Lord Francel is safe? Bless you, sir, bless you. Curse those fiends. It's as though they knew we were coming. Oh. Who have you been in contact with? Who knew of this? Like this attack before you went? Maybe there is like a traitor, but maybe it's not Francel. Confound it all! How are we to redeem House Hyanart if we cannot even slay a single Avis? We are fortunate you came along when you did, sir. House Hyanart will remember your kindness. Oh, there's another one. I've come to help. A dragoon from the sky. I am here to help you. Aja! There you go. I got you. I got your back. It's okay, Francel. All your knights are safe. It was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I'd hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of Scalekin. Yeah, I thought so. Moreover, it was House Hyanart that yielded the Steel Vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. We have been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy, and despite my best efforts, I have done naught to improve this situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be, but even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. Well, if there's anything that'll make people believe you faster, it's saying I'm not guilty. I love the fall damage sound. It just sounds so, like, slapstick. What did you find at the Steel Vigil? Ah, I see. A reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have found news for you as well. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there is a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance, for fear of being seen in the company of a man who might later be declared a heretic. A not unreasonable fear, given the zeal with which Inquisitor Guillaume has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear Lord Francel's name, and by association, yours. Okay. I think we can do that. I mean, we're a scion of the Seventh Dawn. Yarzon Shell Harpoon. Ooh, seems to be better than what we've got. How, because we've got a named weapon. 6 strength, 7 vitality, critical hit, skill speed. Strength, vitality, direct hit rate. I'll wait. I don't think +3 is quite good enough to make me want to switch. I like having the stats. Yeah. I like having the extra stats. Following the evidence. As I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me of the incident in question. So, it was found in a locked chest labeled as the property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here's what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Kurthus, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible. The name Rickman, for some reason, it just made me think of Alan Rickman, and I just had this thought that came to mind that like we show up and it's like Snape, like Snape's just standing there ready to give us our next quest or whatever. It's like, you are a scion of the Seventh Dawn. That's my very bad Alan Rickman impression. I'll never do it again. That was a one-time exclusive. You're welcome. Alright, Rickman. Someone tampering with shipments. Fury strike me down if all them rosaries found in our people's possessions were planted. Hey now, don't you give me that look, lad. I'm a House Hyenart man through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family too. I ain't saying the porters what were bringing the shipment did it though. I know most of them what work the trade routes, and I've never had cause to question their faith. But if that wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it... Could have been the fella... Could it have been the fellas what were responsible for the inspections? Ha! Ishgardian knights and inquisitors, the lot of them. As if they'd ever turn their cloaks. I reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. Hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from White Brim Front today. You might consider having a word with them. Alright. On our way to the porter to the north of us. Back up in Dragonhead. Apathetic porter. Great. Beg your pardon? You suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in House Hyenart shipments? What nerve! If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find. I don't think that's gonna do anything though. And then 2 Hyanart parcels. I feel like this was kind of like a... Oh, okay. I did find one. I found 2. Excuse me, sir. Mr. Apathetic Porter. Maybe you need to care about your job. Are we finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology. Not so fast there. But that's impossible. Once the knight at White Brim Front concluded her inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And we need to go talk to this, this knight at White Brim Front. And if I had been the culprit, I would have never allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Harshfont. I will not be held accountable for this. I'm surprised we're just not going straight to... what was the other place? White Brim Front, talking to that person. Did something happen outside? I thought I heard shouting. Ah, but more importantly, what did Rickman have to say? More draconian rosaries, and every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks? That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Hyanart's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand, and praise Halone that he did. Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name. Right, Harshafont's got like a good head on his shoulders. In the eyes of gods and men. From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of Hyanart were heretics. At last we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations and put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to Inquisitor Brigitte. Tell her that House Fortemps asks, nay, demands that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been conducted. Okay. Kind of have a feeling that the Inquisitor isn't going to like that very much. Oh, I suppose I didn't need to do that. Maybe they're below us? Does this open into like a door or something? This does. But it's barred off. Where in the world is that person? Does this door open? There we go. But it leads to nowhere. Make it look like they're up. Oh, I'm an idiot. Just wasn't looking hard enough. What is it, my child? Lord Harshafont would have the Inquisitors do what? But that is not possible. Inquisitor Guillaume presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witch Drop even as we speak. Fear not, if Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Halone's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard? Wait a minute. So their form of a trial is just killing them? This is like Dark Ages governments trying people for witchcraft and like tying a rock around them and throwing them in the river and saying, oh, if they sink, then they weren't a witch. They have taken Lord Francel to Witch Drop. This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Vel, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witch Drop to forestall the proceedings until such time as I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Guillaume in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive. Off we go. looks like Ixal stuff over there. Wait a minute, this is Witch Drop? Oh, I suppose this is here. They have a lot of different witch drops, it seems. Man, that's really weird that they have they live those old ways, yeah. Seems like they have a bunch of different witch drops. Hail, Vel. As you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if his guards judge us a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. Ooh, nice. The level sinks at 42. Perfect. I like that the main story quest is getting closer to my level. Oh geez, let me see if I can Jocelyn Charlemagne Francel de Hayenart, you stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Hear me, brothers, these charges are false. The men and women of my line have never opposed the Dravanians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service of the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. It is for her alone to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. Jeez, this is like old witch, dark times, dark ages witchcraft trials. The righteous shall take their place in Halone's halls, while the wicked shall reveal their draken forms and be put to the sword. In the name of House Fortemp, I beseech you, stay your hand. Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord Harshaphon. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such a time as a full re-examination of the facts has been conducted. Lord Harshaphon has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment. Oh, bring it. We must hold them until Lord Harshaphon arrives, Vel, and remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. But I want to harm the Inquisitor. Guy's an asshole. Seize them at once, that guy says. And I say, screw you. Yeah, line up for me. That's what I want. Doom Spike. Oh, I need to kill him. He's the healer. No casting for you, my good man. Cool. He's dead. Lord Harshaphon has come! Oh yeah. Oh, you want to see how a real Lancer fights? Okay. Wait, a wyvern? They brought a wyvern? Yeah, I think I need to stay on him. not think I said you could do that. Oh, is the wyvern... dropped a draconian rosary. And the wyvern took to the skies. That was cool. Having harsh font show up like that. It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop. But this trial, like many others I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Hyanart. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother, that we may tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of this? Draconian Rosary! Ha-ha! By the Fury, a Draconian Rosary! Then the knight who refused to yield, it was he who summoned the wyvern. A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights. This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Harshaphon. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel pending further investigation. Hey! I trust you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Kurthasfell. Pray, locate your errant airship and use it. Lord Harshaphon, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped off your own free will. Or jumped of your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Hyanart. Praise alone, it did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Vel. Pray, visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated. Alright. It's a cool little quest. Enjoyed that. That is for sure. Alright, let's go talk to Mr. Harshaphon. Talk to him about, You look well, Vel. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honor of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Fortemps and House Hyanart shall never forget your service. Now, let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. Yes. I think this might be a good place to stop. This might be a good place to stop for today. We had a nice little chunk of story done, all that good stuff. Yeah, I think we can stop here. So the next stream will be Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern. So keep a lookout for that. I'll make sure to check the Discord. Make sure everything is attended to there that needs attended to. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. I was not expecting to get that much of an emotional reaction from a story quest, and man, that was a doozy. So I can't wait to see how it goes and like one-ups itself to get me even more so yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for hanging out. Look forward to seeing you in the next stream. That's Tuesday, 1 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, thanks so much. See you guys around. Later.